Good morning. I'm Casey reporting for Casey Collections in Buchanan, Virginia. It's Saturday. It's October 8th, and I hope you're doing well on this Saturday morning. Well, people are shopping for decor. There's definitely no question about that. We've seen a definite increase in Christmas shopping this week. We continue to get in new decor each and every week, but I wanted to show you some of the items because it feels like, unless I do daily lives, that some things are coming in and going right back out before I get a chance to show you. So good morning and happy Saturday. We'd love to have you in store today. We are open on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 9 until 5. Also, if you're out and about, it's a great weekend to check out Miscellaneous in Fairfield, right off of I-81 exit 200 in between Lexington and Stanton. Hours at Miscellaneous are Thursday to Sunday, 10 until 5. And if there should be an occasion where we pop open on Sunday, those messages will come out on Sunday morning. Lives between 7 and 8, and emails will go out between 9. And right now, that's just the very best that we can do. But for today, we're on Saturday, and I wanted to give you a tour of some of the decor that's left that's come in this week. Like I said, people are really shopping. We got in these new red lanterns. We have them in 3 sizes, the medium and the smaller right here. We also have a large size to go along with that. We continue to get in all different kinds of linens, kind of at the last minute, things that have been ordered, but that are just now arriving. We also are restocking the linens. They're going out as quickly as we can get them in. We are restocked on our red truck towels. Those came in yesterday to match up to the runners. And if you are looking for runners, notice in the seats you might find different size runners, or if on occasion there are placemats to match those items, you'll find those in the seats to the in the chair seats as well. Notice this one is a cardinal one. We are restocked not only on runners, napkins, and on placemats. So you're likely getting things ready for fall if you haven't already. But what we're finding is that while people are shopping for their fall linens, they're going ahead and picking up their Christmas linens. So that seems to be a bit more of a pattern this year than in prior years. I think folks are thinking, I'm going to get them while I'm here. I'm going to get them while I see them. Still in good condition on this guy right here. We've got it in placemats as well as the runners. And you can see it looks like we've got a 54-inch runner as well as a 36-inch runner. It's also a great weekend to come out to shop at Casey Collections because we have 0% deferred interest for 18 months through Synchrony Home Furnishings Bank on any in-stock purchase of $1,500 or more. And the nice thing is it doesn't take long to apply if that's something that interests you. And you get 18 months to pay as long as you make those equal monthly payments to Synchrony Home Furnishings Bank and you don't miss a payment and everything is paid off within the 18 months, then ultimately you don't get dumped with the 29.99% interest on your head, so to speak, that's accruing all along the way. So a little bit of diligence and you can do OPM, use other people's money. Also, the nice thing, we're restocked here on Cardinal. Not only towels, but runners also. But the nice thing about Synchrony Home Furnishings, wherever you have, or once you have a Synchrony Home Furnishings card, wherever the Synchrony Home Furnishings card is accepted, you can use it. If you apply through us, and they've got a really neat way now to as an option to do that. If you come in store, we can get things rolling and then send a link to your smartphone where you can fill it all out online yourself in the privacy of you and your phone, and then we'll get notification and then certainly can proceed from there. But that's also a great option. So Synchrony Home Furnishings, again, we don't get a chance to offer this 0% deferred interest for 18 months very often, and that certainly continues through the weekend. Again, in-stock purchase of $1,500 or more. We're delighted to finally have in the larger runners of this Nature's Sing. We've been waiting on those for a while. Also, these sell out every year. Cardinals appear when angels are near. They're towel sets. So wanted you to know we had those in the house. Finally in stock as of yesterday with the placemats that match up to these, sold in sets of 4. So lots of decor came in. You know all about the furniture. No furniture has come in this particular week. We're going to be getting a couple loads as we go through the next few weeks, but we are still stacked and packed. And if you're on our email list, you not only get notified, of course, when we pop open on Sundays, and those email notifications go out by 9 o'clock on Sundays. But if you're on our email list, you did get an email this week showing you, some islands and tables that we had in stock, in addition to a link to our website, which is thekcstores.com, where we do show you under Shop Collections Amish Furniture the islands and tables that are currently in stock. And of course, during the day, sometimes it's hard to get anything that's sold off the website, again, during a certain day. But it's nice to be able to look out there. You can see the set pricing. You can see the dimensions. And those are using the website also is a great tool to be able to kind of look at things before you come in. And we're finding more and more people are actually doing that and going straight to whatever it is. Whether it's, seeing a commercial and going straight to a centerpiece, I want this, or looking at the website and saying, hey, here's what I want. Can I see where this is? We're seeing a lot more of that. So I do want to remind you, thekcstores.com, particular our tables and islands, as you get ready to get your dining spaces ready, really, for the holiday season. It seems like it's so far away, and it's not. I mean, as you get to October 8th, there's no time until Thanksgiving, and while I certainly don't want to rush it, I'm the last person that wants to do that. Ultimately, right around the corner after that, as we know, comes Christmas. We are restocked on our tea cabin runners. These were incredibly popular last week, so I wanted to let you know that those are back in stock. And you can see we still carry a fair amount of linens. They're on the tabletops, and of course, extras are in the chairs. Now, what else came in this week, or what are some things that are flying out? Our snowflakes, we're down to the very last one of those. Our gnomes are blowing out the door very, very quickly. This guy in particular is so cute. He's a little cookie jar, so I wanted you to see him. One thing over here that I want to point out, we've got to get it decorated better, but this little candy cane tray. So when it's all fluffed and puffed and put together, we've got 2 of those left. So some really cute items in that regard. Swinging it around just a little bit, I'll go around the back side here and show you some other things. This has kind of been tucked away, but Merry Christmas gnome pillows. I think that was in one of our Facebook posts. We are still in stock on those. Our water globes, we still have a few of those. And remember, if there's anything that you can't live without, you can always screenshot it, send it to kccollectionsmarketing@gmail.com. Give us a call, 540-254-1489. We'll check on whatever it is you sent, and then ultimately we can sell it to you over the phone and hold it for pickup. More and more of that is going on each and every day. People don't want to lose out on what they're seeing, and because they've gone down that road. In other words, watched a live, I'll pick that up the next time I'm in store and learn that lesson. Oh, well, it's not here. So all you have to do is just let us know what you're looking for. Certainly sometimes on Saturdays, it's a little bit intense as we, move through today. Lots of festivals, lots of people going to be out. We'll do our very best to answer those emails and phone calls, but certainly leaving us a screenshot of what you're looking at helps us to be able to help you get what it is that you are looking for. Restocked on our Christmas garland. I say, hey, I've gotten in all the Christmas I'm going to, and then ultimately the wall's clear. So we are restocked one more time on wreaths and garland. This little popular guy is a teardrop. We got about 9 of those in yesterday, and they blow out as quickly as they come in. We did get some more of the fabric balls and garland, or garland that has fabric balls and bells on it. Again, I don't know how many more times I can go back to the well and get restocked, so to speak, before they are sold out. My intentions at this point is, unless I can find some more American-made product that fits on a furniture truck as I'm there, we are pretty much tapped out. My attention, meaning we are tapped out with Christmas. So, get it, winter, Christmas, whatever you want to call it, while it's here. Believe it or not, don't throw anything at the phone. My attention is now turning to spring because so many orders I've already placed, but so many orders are due, and I'm learning, unless I go ahead and get those orders in, that when you're ready for spring, I'm not ready for spring. So it's funny with retail. Well, really, it's not so funny. It's sad. We never, as owners and people in the store, we never really get to live in the present, so that's kind of sad in a way, but our job is kind of like being Santa's elves all year long, in that we want to have what you're looking for when you're looking for it to the very best of our ability. So what that means is we're willing to, enjoy the season we're in, but, unfortunately, fortunately for our customers, and we love to do it, but we're always a season or two ahead. So right now we still have some fall goodies. If that's your thing, we are decked out about as good as we're going to be with Christmas because it's going as quickly as it comes in. You can see all kinds of gifty signs came in the house yesterday. I don't quite have them displayed, but I figured having them out was certainly better than having them in the boxes so that you could see them. Some new pieces down through here. Again, not displayed great quite yet, but you can see some new signs. Meals and memories are made here. This is a really cool piece down here at the bottom that's brand new that just came in. I love you, a bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck. We're restocked on the My Kids sign. So in case that's something that you want to give to a couple of people, kind of giving them the same thing, then we do have multiples of those. Notice the farmhouse basket there in the back. A new sign, again, that hasn't quite been displayed, but First Pray. The She Shed was really popular, and we are back in stock on that as well. So tons of goodies as you start to think about gift giving, hostess gifts, whatever the case may be. I want to make sure to show you the era replacements because they are selling over the phone. And we're getting very low. We still have the sunflower, if that's on your list, certainly the football, Americana ones. But when it gets down to the fall and Christmas ones, we're getting to be slim pickings. Again, people are watching the lives and calling in. You can see we've got 2 of the turkey ones left for fall. It looks like we have the candy cane left. We've got a couple of those. And as far as Santa and the snowman that are here, those are the very last ones now that we have and that we'll be getting. The dimensional snowflake that's metal, we have several of those in the house, and we also have one more of these. It's a wood look resin snowflake. It's really chunky, and once you have the arrows at $19.99, then it's really cool to be able to replace they're called arrow replacements. So to change out the arrow replacements by season, these are great for a covered porch or by a fireplace. And ultimately, they make great gifts because then you know that you can just kind of swap them out and give a different one of those each and every time for a birthday gift or whatever the case may be. Our large wooden gnomes are American made. The large one, we are down to our very last one of those. So if that's something that's been on your shopping list, 540-254-1489. We will start answering the phones this morning before we open at 9. I don't know what it'll be like in store today. It's that shopping time of the year, and we're definitely feeling it related to the decor. So, certainly with furniture as well, but the last few days, people have been out on a mission to get, whatever they've seen in the lives or to come in to do their Christmas shopping. As it's getting dark sooner, there's nothing like having timer pillars or strand lighting in the house that's battery operated that comes on to give that warm glow, that fuzzy feeling in the house. There's nothing better than walking in and having, tons of candles that automatically turn on. But we do have still an assortment of the smaller snowflake timer pillars. And you can see here, I'm going to get restocked as quickly as we can, but these are items I have to pick up that are pillar collection is going down really rapidly. Mirage, this is all I have. Right now, it's all I intend to get due to shipping. I believe, if memory serves me, these come out of Canada, so I have no interest right now in dealing with that freight cost for sure. But I will get restocked on these others as soon as I can get to the wholesale warehouses. Saying all of that to say, if you want candles and there's a particular color and you want to get them from us, as far as the pillars, particularly the Mirage, I would pick those up sooner rather than later. We are in good assortment on Crossroads candles. We got an emergency assortment of, how do you like that? An emergency assortment. It is an emergency when you want to burn your scents and make your home smell good, right? We got in an emergency assortment of room sprays. Grandpa's Pipe is a new scent for us, so we brought it back in the crumble since it did so well in this last round of a shipment that we got in a few weeks ago. And we also brought that in a room spray. But you can see our crumbles are full. So whether it's Spice Georgia Peach, Butter Maple Syrup, Grandma's Kitchen, Farmhouse, Fresh Apple, Mulled Cider, Kettle Corn, Caramel Apple, Apples and Spice, Hot Apple Pie. Oh my goodness, this is making me hungry. Banana Nut Bread, Orange Clove, Fraser Forest, Grandpa's Pipe, Holly Berry. Notice here's our Twisted Peppermint. That one has been incredibly popular so far in the fourth quarter. Santa's Cookie Crumble, Cinnamon Sticks, and our ever so popular Country Spice and Butter Maple Syrup down here. So again, we're stacked and packed in that regard with those items. Again, last minute fall arrangements or fall decorations, we still have some items out through the collections, particularly if you're trying to get your tabletops ready. I did a Facebook post yesterday to show you some beautiful fall runners. We're in stock on the braided allspice. It's one of my personal favorite. Doesn't have to be a fall pattern at all, but it does have some of the muted fall colors in it, and I think that's what I like about it. If you're looking for some stocking stuffers, of course, our car coasters are great for that. We've got them in a basket here. We certainly have them all around the counter. And don't forget that the Naked Bee products also make great little stocking stuffers, good for you as well. The hand lotion is phenomenal. I'll be getting restocked on the shampoo and conditioner, the foot balm, the bath and shower gel, and the serious hand repair are all great. Certainly for people that maybe you don't know what to get, but you want to get something that's all natural, that's really going to be good for them, that serious hand repair, we can all use that as we go through the winter season. Don't forget your beeswax. It's great as you're kind of resetting and getting ready for getting ready for the fourth quarter. I've been getting ready for the fourth quarter so long, I still feel like I'm getting ready. We're in the fourth quarter. As you're getting into the fourth quarter here, getting ready for your fall and your gatherings for Thanksgiving and Christmas, don't forget to pick up some beeswax. It's great on leather, granite, stainless steel, wood, shower doors, car windshields. Oh gosh, the list goes on and on. It repels dust. It's a natural product. It smells good. I mean, I say it does everything but walk the dog. Just don't get it on your flooring as overspray because it will make it as slick as ice. The best thing you can use is paper towels with it or dry cotton cloth. That way you're not using as much of it, and on a waxy surface, it's not going to smear. We've retooled our economy furniture section so that you can see some of these tables a lot easier, and certainly structured by color, and let us know if you need help. That goes without saying. If you're looking for other gifty ideas, our park night lights make great stocking stuffers or just little gifts there. We just got in our Cape Hatteras nightlight. Our sunflower nightlight is ever so popular. Notice we've got cardinals, and it's hard to see through the plastic. Another lighthouse, a chicken, sea lantern. Looks like that one is the Blackstone one. So tons of night lights that also make great gifts. Here at KC, we are open on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 9 until 5. And when you're out and about today, be sure to check out Miscellaneous in Fairfield, just off of I-81 exit 200. Go past the McDonald's to the stop sign, turn right, and it's a brick building on the right, and we're in the left-hand side of that brick building, just to not get that confused. The shop on the right-hand side, that's the one that had the liquidation event. That's the one that's going out of business. Miscellaneous as well as KC Collections, we're going strong. It's not time for us to retire, that's for sure. So ultimately, restocking at both stores, just gangbusters. It was a pleasure to be up to Miscellaneous this weekend. I don't even know the week from the weekend anymore. They're all the same. But this week, rather, to put in a ton of new product, to reset literally every shelf in the store was touched, restocked. We added a lot of items at Miscellaneous to the half-off rack, so be sure to check those out as well when you're up there. But lots of goodies at both stores, unique items. I know that my mother also got in a ton of new items after I left there. In other words, on Thursday, she got in another large shipment of items that she has continued to push out. If you're looking for dog and cat items, we're fully flush, and I just showed you a bookcase right across from it. And of course, you can see we've got our trucks all lined up there, ready to roll. If furniture's on your list and tables and islands aren't your thing, then notice I said we can land a plane down through here, but maybe it's really just a helicopter pad. Either way, we're pretty proud at this moment that we're able to open this up so that you can see each and every pie safe along the way until the next shipment of furniture comes, that is. These are our tall pies. Our tall pies are $4.95, so it's been really hard to get back to everyone on exactly how much everything is, but these 4 tall pies, and of course they can be ordered, and again, just double checking myself here, they are $4.95. As you go here in the middle, those are our small pies. You can see the difference between the height of a small pie and a tall pie. Our small pies, it looks like, are going for $3.95, so an extra $100 is what it's taken there to get a tall pie over a small pie. And notice that we have 4 of those in stock. And then you go to the pie safe with the drawer, so it's a lot deeper than the tall pies. And I went over the measurements a lot in a live earlier in the week, but we also have books in store, and I can put those over, and of course tape measures to let you know those measurements. Our pie safes with drawer are not fully marked up. I just didn't have the heart at this point. Eventually I'm going to. I have to. But right now we've got 2 of them in the house, and they are $5.25. And again, they're not fully marked up, and eventually we're going to have to do that so that we're making something on them. These are chimney cabinets. We have 2 of those in the house coming in at $3.95. And our 2-foot bookcases, I think, are $2.50. Notice we've got a 2-door cabinet. We can get this where the top is extended. The 2-door cabinet can be great to set your Keurig on, a little bit of a mini coffee station, if you will. Trash cans are flush in the house. These run from $2.40 to $2.99 with the pet stations. We've got a couple pet stations left, but you can see things are kind of spaced out there just a little bit with our trash bins because they are starting to blow out the door. If a frame print might be on your list for the gift-giving needs, or you're wanting to do some rotation, we have a great assortment right now of frame prints. They are blowing out each and every day. We can always order. We are getting tight on the deadline as far as frame prints are concerned for getting them back by Christmas. So be advised of that. I would say this weekend is probably the last time that we could say we could get a frame print back by Christmas. As far as all of our furniture on the floor, it is all for sale as always. We can order. Our ordering time has gone down. Just to keep it simple, most things are in the 4 to 5 month range. We're going to call them 4.5 months for simplicity, except our rough sawn tables, and those have gone from 7 months down to 6 months. So things are definitely improving when it comes to furniture wait times. Do be advised, we've had to implement what's called, the best way I know to describe it, is an uncertainty fee. And what that means is just what it says. Due to the uncertainty in the world right now with pricing, we have to charge, and I don't even know if it's enough, but a 10% uncertainty fee on furniture orders. And what does that really mean? It means for 2 years we were caught in the middle. In other words, you ordered furniture, which we were so grateful for. We thought we were going to pay the price on our price list. That's how we quoted you. But unfortunately, just like fish at the market, right? Going price in the restaurant that night. Well, that's kind of how it has been when we picked up furniture. It's whatever the price is of the furniture when we pick it up is what we pay. So we can't continue down that road at that rate. So again, the 10% uncertainty fee is just to cover, hey, what's the price going to be when we pick it up? What's, price is increasing not only due to diesel, and it seems like all that mess is starting to go back up again. The Amish shops are powered with diesel, so that's a factor for sure. Gas prices in the truck to get there. Hotel rates aren't going down when there's lots of pickups, that's for sure. So just trying to be fair, but also to make sure that we're here for the long haul and not absorbing all of the uncertainty related to wood, gas, diesel, etc. So new gingerbread in the house, an adjustable one at the back, dangle legs we've had, little guy there, and we know we just want to bake cookies and snuggle up. That goes without saying. We are restocked on some of our mason jar lamps. You see the green lamp, you see the white one there in the mason jar, and then we've got a couple extra ones up here as well. Also notice this is the large red lantern. I mentioned that we had that in relation to just around the corner over there, the smaller lanterns. As we go into our linen room, we've got a lot of our sale items back here, and we are restocked on rugs. We do have Karastan rugs coming hopefully next week, as well as another shipment of wildlife, but we know what's on those shipments. So just please talk to us. Markdown items here as far as our towels are concerned. Also, we moved some other markdown items into the room. Notice window treatments here, some runners, some placemats. Our dishcloths are going fast. Swinging it around over here, more window treatments in this little display, and then also over here. Our bath items continue to be back here with a huge rack of shower curtains if you're trying to reset and renew and refresh your bathrooms, and certainly those are there with bath mats and shower curtain hooks down below. We do have a few of the toilet paper holders left, and we're really low right now on the small trash bins. As far as the rugs are concerned, we've promised that we were going to get tags on the rugs, and we've done that, meaning more informational tags so that if you're here and we're swamped or you just want to know pricing to be able to make some informed decisions on your own, we're always happy to help. We've done that now. So this particular rug is $469.99. We can look on the chart and see that that is a 5'3" by 7'7" rug that's hanging. So to be clear, all the rugs that are hanging are roughly in the 5 by 8 range. But let's say, and of course the rugs are for sale that are hanging, you need it in fill in the blank size. Well, those are the prices. We can also talk to you separately about how we can get it shipped in and how the shipping costs might impact it in a marginal way, particularly for the smaller rugs. But notice this one right here is $299. We can look down there, and without even touching the back side of the rug, we can see its size and the larger sizes. We are bringing in rugs for customers each and every week. We're not stocking many of the large rugs at this point. We just aren't staffed. I mean, in the old days at KC Collections too, very successful, but ultimately the staffing of it was a nightmare because as we dug in those stacks, sometimes a dig would take an hour down and an hour back to be able to get the rug out. And while we were glad to do that, it was just incredibly physically hard to do that all day long, and it always required 2 people, which we didn't have at all times. Karastan rugs are always over on this side. Notice if we have an 8x10 in stock, we tell you that. The 589, we can look down here and we can quickly see that's a 5.3 by 710. The Karastan rugs, many of them come in 8x11s, but you need it larger, 12 by 15. We show you those particular sizes. So again, our rugs, we're happy to help. We encourage you to bring in anything that you can bring in that you want to match to. And if you take a photo of whatever it is you're trying to match to, make sure that your photo does look like the item that you photographed. So whether you want to bring in flooring, again, marked down linens here in the small room, whether you want to bring in flooring or let's say a pillow, an armrest or a pillow, bring it in, let us know you have it up at the counter. And then ultimately, those are great ways to make decisions. Never buy a rug from just seeing it hang up. We will get it down for you and let you see what the rug looks like on the floor, because that's where you're going to be putting it. So that's where we need to make sure you're happy with the rug is on the floor. And again, we'll work to get those down. This particular room, we've moved out a lot of the closeout items that I promised to keep through this weekend to the other room. We'll straighten this mess up right here, but we're turning this back into a furniture room, and you can see our economy line. And all of our furniture, it goes without saying, but every once in a while I need to throw it out there, is real wood, all of it. So in other words, when you're buying furniture, particularly at other places, turn around and look at the back of whatever piece you're buying. If it's some souped up particle board that's stapled on, that, like this thick cardboard type stuff, just be aware that that's there. All of our furniture is all real wood. I don't go about touting that in the commercials up to this point because it's Amish furniture, and my Amish furniture is all real wood. This is our economy line. It just means there's not as much time and attention in the finishing process, which means it has more character. So you can see, and boy, I got to use the beeswax this week. All of them have been cleaned, stacked, and packed, and we're always happy to help. Not encouraging you and asking you to please don't move the furniture. We're delighted to help. All of our end tables and coffee tables are in this back room. This is our main line of furniture with an end table, coffee table set. Notice some barrel coffee tables and end tables. So we've tried to simplify it going through the next few weekends. Again, until the next load comes, that's always a gem when we're trying to shove it in. But our coffee tables and end tables are in this room. Our pie safes, are down this aisle. Our trash cans are all over here. Pie safes, pantries, etc. can be spread through the collections, of course, as you know. Our TV stands are in the back corner here, back right corner of this room that we have in stock. Any servers or buffets that we have are right here. This gem is still here because we had it back in the linen room. I think it was covered up and buried and folks didn't see it. So as you're trying to get a sideboard or a server or a desk, they're in the back right-hand corner of our main room. TV stands that we have in stock are all here right together as well. So it's been a week of more decor, a week of pushing out not only seasonal decor, but everyday decor. And the decor is going. And that's really what I wanted to tell you this morning, along with the other things, of course. The decor is going. So if there are things that you would like, please come in and get them or give us a call. 540-254-1489. I promised we would start answering the phones before we open, and as I get off the live, we will. You can always screenshot and send it to KC Collections. And again, that's KC Collections with an S, marketing@gmail.com. And then, of course, we can get you on the phone and let you pay for those items over the phone, and we can hold them for pickup. Remember, we've got 0% deferred interest for 18 months on any in-stock purchase of $1,500 or more. I don't always have a chance to offer that. I'm not part of a buying group. So what that means, in other words, I'm not huge with a bunch of stores and, that kind of thing. So, and even with 3 stores, I wasn't large enough. But the point is, I can only get the rates that make sense for me to financially be able to offer that kind of deal at certain times during the year. So when we are able to offer it, if that's something that benefits you, that's a great thing to know about. With the Synchrony Home Furnishings card, on an everyday basis with $2.99 or more, you automatically get 6 months deferred interest. So it's a good card to have. We have people that, that's their way of, they buy what they want each and every month, and then they come in and they pay it off, and then they come in and they go at it again. Our American-made iron, we are restocked. It's blowing out pretty quickly. So all of this is just to tell you, we'd love to see you when you can. Ultimately, we like to keep you in the know about what's going on. We are here Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 9 until 5. 2 Billy Jacobs calendars left, and that, of all things, exemplifies what I'm trying to say. Many items we're going to be out of. I don't want to disappoint you, so I want you to know, come sooner rather than later, or if you can't come, then give us a call, and we're happy to take care of you over the phone. Don't miss out. Check out Miscellaneous in Fairfield. I'm telling you, tons of new items. I touched so much product this week, it wasn't even funny, as we reset every shelving unit in the store. So it's a great time to go and check out Miscellaneous in Fairfield, going 18 years strong with no plans to stop. 8 years here in Buchanan at KC Collections, and looking forward to 8 more. It's not retirement time quite yet, that's for sure. For now, though, be blessed, enjoy the journey, and just know that it can all change in a blink of an eye. So let's try to live our very best life starting now.